Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Mindful Monday with LogieYogi. That's me, Logan. And today we are leaning towards mindfulness rather than movement. So today we're going to talk about having a gratitude practice, developing a gratitude practice, which of course it's November. And so I'm sure you've had plenty of gratefulness kind of shoved at you, which happens. The holiday is called Thanksgiving. So thank is in the word. But I really do believe that having and building a gratitude practice is a mindfulness technique that helps us to focus on the good rather than to grab onto the bad. And so instead it focuses things into that blessing, that good, that look what I have, look at all that I have. And so it kind of reframes the mind. Our brains like to hold on to the negative, right? It's a protective thing. It's an instinct, right? When we lived years and years and years ago, that instinct that, ooh, don't touch that. Ooh, that doesn't work well for us. Ooh, we're going to be shunned from, our group. That was life and death. And so those bad experiences, our brain wants to hold on to them because it thinks it's learning how to survive, when in fact it doesn't need to hold on to those bad things, right? That's just a habit that it holds on. We need to set those down and instead pick up the good things and hold tight to those good things, really ruminate on them, right? Because think about it. One bad thing happens in your day and the whole day is bad, right? That's how you classify it, right? But that's not what's true. You could have had very many good things happen to you that day. It matters what you focus on. And so that gratitude practice, writing down what you're grateful for, is a great mindfulness practice to draw into physicality those things that we don't always see with our eyes, right? I'm grateful that I feel loved. I'm grateful that I have friends. They're not here in this room with me, but I got to spend some time with a great friend today for a couple hours. It was fantastic. The time that we spent together, that's something I'm grateful for, but I don't have that physical, oh, this shirt I'm wearing. Yes, I'm grateful for it. It's on my body. I see it. Right. And so when we write down those things that we're grateful for, and especially those things that we don't always see, it's easier to see them. And so I'd like to just encourage you to start a practice, right? It doesn't have to be anything big. I used to, I don't do it anymore, so I probably need to pick it back up again. But I like to take an expo marker and just write on a mirror or a window, something that I'm grateful for. So I see it every time. Or sticky notes. That's what I'm doing this month. So this month I am writing down what I'm grateful for on a sticky note and placing it. It's in one of the studios that I teach at. I'm placing it on the wall. No one else really sees that except for me and maybe the other instructors. But hopefully that inspires them to, dig into their own gratitude practices this month. That's our focus there this month. So same thing, right? Write down something, stick it somewhere, right? So that you see it every day, or write it down in your journal if you're a journaler. Some of us are not that way, and that's okay. But I would like to encourage you to just try it for a week or two. That's why I'm posting this now, a week before Thanksgiving, so that you have 2 whole weeks to kind of start this practice up and see how it changes your heart, see how it changes your mindset. And that way, when Thanksgiving rolls around and you have to stand up and tell your family, I'm grateful for it, you have a whole list to choose from. So that's my little mindful Monday for you today. No movement, just thought, right? And so yoga doesn't have to always be moving on your mat. Sometimes yoga is what you do with your brain, what you do with your breath. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.